What is up, you guys? It is Zach and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking more about Mario Party Superstars. Now obviously if you guys saw yesterday's video, you'll see that I talked about the two new mini-games that got confirmed for Mario Party Superstars and the new screenshots of mini-games that we've known about for a little while. Now, honestly, I didn't really get to look at the Mario Party Superstars website a lot yesterday, given that I was really busy yesterday, so I didn't get to look at the website and actually analyze it until last night. And even after analyzing it, there's really not much to say, but there are two main points of conversation I want to bring up. One that I think is actually pretty good, and then one that I am not so happy with, if this turns out to be true. But it is actually a pretty decently full discussion that needs to be had with that, because there's a lot of different avenues to go with that. And also, this is complete speculation on my part. Everything in this video is complete speculation, so please do make sure to take everything with like a grain of salt, or just let me know your opinions down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say in terms of your opinions about, you know, different things about what could come back to this Mario Party game. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please drop a like and and subscribe. It would truly mean a lot to me and help my channel grow and help this community grow. And yeah, I don't know what else to say besides let's get right on into the conversations. The first main point of conversation I have is here on this little blurb of text on the website. Now it says 100 classic minigames return from the N64 and Nintendo GameCube games and more. Now, I want to admit, this is real speculation on my part. This is me, almost like tinfoil hat level conspiracy here, so don't take everything I say with this one particularly as true. This is just me looking at Nintendo's wording and trying to figure this out. Now, this blurb of text seems to omit the Wii and Wii U, meaning that I don't think they're going to have as much focus on the Wii and Wii U Mario Party games in this game, which I think makes sense. I think even in Mario Party the top 100, Mario Parties 8, 9, and 10 only had a handful of mini-games chosen from them. Meaning that I kind of think they're going to do the same here. I think they're mostly going to focus on bringing back minigames from Mario Parties 1 through 7. I think 8, 9, and 10 aren't going to get much, because I know that a lot of people were particularly confused, maybe a little angry, depending on how big of a fan you are, that Mario Party 8 doesn't have any minigames confirmed so far. And personally, I understand, I get the frustration, but I also just think it does make sense. They really want to focus this game on the classic Mario Party game, right? They want to focus it on how Mario Party used to be and the classics. Should I get it? 8 does technically count as a classic Mario Party game. But when people think of classic Mario Party, they really do think of the N64, and some people do think of the GameCube. Once you get into the Wii, it gets a little more dicey. So I think personally, my personal opinion, if they mainly focus on the N64 and GameCube minigames and just kind of, have a couple minigames from 8, 9, and 10, I'm personally fine with that. I know a lot of people want more representation, particularly from 8. I know there's a few people that want more from 9 and 10 as well, but particularly 8. And I'm just personally fine if they leave them out. Maybe it's just the fact that 8, 9, and 10 are lower on my list. I do like 8, don't get me wrong, but there's not many minigames from 8. There's a few, don't get me wrong, but there's not many where I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely a superstar minigame I'd love to see return. So let me know what you guys think about this. I could just be completely overreading this, I completely admit, but I do think it would be a good idea for them to mainly just stick with the N64 and GameCube minigames. But, like I said, let me know what you think down below. Next up is with this blurb of text here. Now, I did actually post this on Twitter last night, wanted to get some people's opinions on Twitter. Definitely follow my Twitter account if you, want to stay up to date with not only Mario Party news, but myself as well. I post on there a decent amount, so definitely follow my Twitter if you haven't. Link down in the description down below. But, as you can see here, this is talking about online play, but we're going to skip that first paragraph. The first paragraph doesn't really, say too much. The second paragraph, though, gets interesting. All modes support online multiplayer, so you can meet friends for a few minigames or a marathon 30-turn match. Victory is just as sweet, and stealing stars is just as satisfying from anywhere across the globe. Now, the big thing that stands out to me is the 3-word thing, or I guess technically 4-word, I don't know if you count, whatever. The marathon 30-turn match. Now, marathon, when I hear someone say, oh, this is a marathon thing, that's where their way of saying this is the biggest thing. This is the, you know, the longest thing, you know. Oh, you have to do this marathon. It's the longest thing. And 30 turns, if you're a Mario Party veteran, you know that ever since the first game, well, from Mario Parties 1 until 8, you could choose up to 50 turns. And honestly, I know not a lot of people play 50 turns, and I understand why. It's a really long game, but they are really cool for, like, if you really have, like, a marathon, if you want to compete with your friends. This is particularly a thing with YouTubers, I've noticed, and, I mean, I do this as well, you know, sometimes with friends, but sometimes, you know, a really big 50-turn event, you can make, like, an all-nighter out of that kind of thing, and some people do it. You know, you see YouTubers like Achievement Hunter and Mario Party TV, and just, like, so many channels that do these 50-turn marathons, and I love them. I love watching them. I love playing them. They are really, really fun. So I think if they don't have a 50-turn thing, if it is going to be a marathon 30-turn match, meaning 30 turns is the maximum, 30 turns is still decent. It's more than half, so I'll take it over the 20 turns that Super Mario Party offered. But I still think it is kind of disappointing, to be honest. If they really want Superstars to be like classic Mario Party, then I think 50 turns is a must. You gotta include 50 turns in a classic Mario Party style game. You gotta. With Super Mario Party, it makes sense that they didn't include it because of the fact that the turns were really long. Like, you know, if 10 turns took an hour, then it would literally take over 5 hours most likely, because the turns I don't think they included the minigames. It would take over 5, maybe 6 hours to do a 50-turn run. That's insane. So, honestly, you know, now the turns are shortened, I would really hope that they'd bring back 50 turns. Now, here's the other side of the argument that I made myself this morning about this, because I thought last night when I read this that, oh, it means it's only 30 turns. But I also did realize that this is under the online section. So, Nintendo could just pull a Nintendo where online you could only play 30 turns, and locally you could play 50. Now, no clue why they would do that. It seems like a really weird thing to do. But, nonetheless, it could just be one of those things that Nintendo just does. You know, online you can play 30, offline you pay 50. Again, no clue why they would do that. I would also find that kind of disappointing because, like, what if you had friends abroad that you wanted to marathon 50 turns with? You know, like, I don't know. I personally am not a huge fan of that. If it does end up being an online-only thing where, you know, online, you know, you have 30 turns maximum and offline you have 50, like I said, I will be disappointed, but it won't be the end of the world to me. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. It's really cool to see little tidbits of information coming out about this game now. It's really making me think that we are going to see a Nintendo Direct possibly next week, which will be really, really cool because I'm going to be with my friend CC Media at the time, so maybe I'll get to react to the Direct with him. That would be super, super cool, unless it ends up being on Wednesday. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, all the stuff down below. Click the notification bell so you're notified of when I upload videos. And check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. But like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.